Hey, what's up guys? This is Paul Murphy. So in this video, I'm going to give you the 5 best ways that you can make a start with a brand new YouTube channel and start making money today. You can make money today. It is possible. I've seen it happen. Okay, now without all the hype, I'm actually going to give you some real strategies. I'm going to show you inside some stats. I'm going to show you something that I did with a recent client so you can actually get inspired, but you can make money immediately, right? So the number one thing, the first thing you need to do before you post up your YouTube channel, and by the way, if you want to post up a YouTube channel, all you need is a Gmail account. So you literally go to YouTube with your Gmail, in case you've never done it, and you have a YouTube channel. Okay, I'm not going to actually show you that because that's really, really simple. So you have a Gmail account. So you might want to put a banner up. You can use a tool called Canva, which is basically canva.com, where you can they actually have the right layout and everything. So you can actually just upload a picture, create a banner, take you 2 minutes, and then an icon like you would on Facebook or Twitter or anything like that. You just put your a picture of your face or your brand, and then that's it. You're ready to go. That is it. That's all you need to do to get started. Okay, so that's 5-10 minutes. And then what you want to do is you want to give your channel a name. Now, I would, if you're, depending on what niche you're going into, I would make that broad, okay? Because if you call your channel name something very, very specific, like underwater basket weaving, for instance, then you can only create videos about underwater basket weaving, otherwise it won't make sense, right? So depending on if you're looking for a product or solving a solution, which I'll get to in just a moment, you want to make sure that your video your channel has got a very generic name or your own name. Okay, a lot of people use their own name and that's a really good thing to do. I don't. I use Passive Income Ladder because I actually called my channel that a while back because it was internet marketing. So I could use my name for internet marketing, but in case I decided to go into any other niches, I decided to give it a name. So it doesn't matter either way, it's fine. People will still identify you as the brand if you're the one behind the camera. Okay, so that's the first thing. Next thing you want to make sure the next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you're thinking about whether you're putting yourself online or whether you're going to be creating slides, pictures, music, that sort of stuff. Okay, now depending on which one you want to do, just do a little bit of research and see what other people are doing. So do a little search in Google or YouTube and see what other videos are. Internet marketing, you would not be able to do that with slides and music. You're going to have to put yourself in front of the camera and show people products and talk about stuff. Okay, it's not going to work. But in terms of like pet niches, e-commerce, you can create slides and music out of just pictures of people, or actually you can film people unboxing or using the product. So in a lot of that, you do not need to put yourself on camera. Obviously with e-commerce, you can put yourself on camera because you can unbox yourself and show people using. That's a very, very powerful strategy. So you obviously want to do a little bit of research just to sort of see what your niche is doing and how you're going to be creating your videos. And then what you want to do is you want to identify a problem in that niche. So that's tip number 1. Identify a problem first. Okay, so this is really important. A lot of people just start creating YouTube videos. They're not quite sure where they're going or what they're doing. Now, like I say, you can generate money immediately, but you have to obviously get a few steps in place. Whereas if you just start creating videos, you're unlikely to generate anything because you haven't really identified a problem. So the way to identify a problem is to go to Google, put some searches in, and start seeing if there are hundreds of thousands of videos. You can see in the Google search how many videos are coming up, show you how many people, like it will say 3 million results or 100,000 results for any keyword that you put in. Okay, if you want to use a keyword tool, you can use Keywords Everywhere, which is a free Google plugin, and it will tell you exactly how many searches. Now that data is not always accurate, but it's a good guide, right? So you can use that, and that will give you the searches, so you'll know if there's a problem. Okay. Now, obviously, once you've identified a problem within your niche, tip number 2 is you need to have a solution. Okay. Now, with affiliate marketing, obviously, we can provide someone else's product. Now, another tip here, guys, if you're going to start doing affiliate marketing, which is what I recommend is probably the best place to get started if you haven't got a product or you haven't actually tried to make money online at all, affiliate marketing is a good place to start. The first thing I'm going to recommend, and this is kind of vital really, is that you know the product you're promoting. Okay, now you may need to purchase it. You may need to get your wallet out and purchase it. You have to, you want to be ethical. Now, YouTube is a place where people go to get that added value, to get that added trust. and they want, the number one thing that's going to make you connect with your audience is know, like, and trust. So you've got to be 100% ethical, otherwise you will kind of go to hell in a handbasket very, very fast, right? So you've got to what you've got to do is you want to be always offering value. And so when you identify a solution, if you're going to be putting somebody in touch with a product, you have to believe in that product 100%, okay? And if you're doing this with e-commerce and stuff like that, again, you really should be selling stuff that you kind of have an affinity with or you believe in, because it comes across a lot better when you do your copy. Copy is just what you write on your ads or what you write in your sales pages and things like that. So again, have a solution and have a belief in it. It's going to make it so much easier. It's going to make people connect with it, and you're going to sell. Okay. So that's tip number 2. But basically the main thing with that is just have a solution ready for somebody. So first of all, we're obviously making sure that we've identified a problem. We've got a solution ready, okay? And you want to pick a market. Now, if I do affiliate marketing, this is the best place to get started. But obviously, you can use it for Shopify or e-commerce. You can use YouTube if you're a coach or consultant, you want to generate clients. You can use it if you're an agency owner for yourself and your clients. If you want to give advice, obviously, this necessarily isn't going to necessarily make money up front, but it could be that you're building a business where you're going to be a consultant, or you're going to actually be a therapist or something like that down the road. So, you might be doing self-help or something like that. So obviously any sort of advice industry is really good. And you've got absolutely anything to sell. In fact, if you want to generate traffic, even if you're not wanting to make money at the moment, you want to generate traffic, you can use YouTube. YouTube is one of the most powerful platforms. Over 74% of people watched more videos online than they did actually on TV or streaming services last year. So this is the golden age of YouTube. So a really good place to get started is YouTube. And obviously any kind of business or any way you want to generate traffic, you can get started. So on to tip number 3, okay? You need to create a video. So you're going to be putting either yourself online, or you're going to be creating slides, music and text. Now, if you're on a limited budget, or if you're just getting started and you want to kind of test the waters before you start spending money on equipment, I totally understand that. That's what I did. You can just use your laptop and you can put yourself in front of your camera. The one thing I would say is that get the audio, make sure the audio is good. Okay, everything else can be a little bit ropey, but you need to make sure that the audio is clear, because if you're talking and people can't hear you, then they're going to basically bounce away from your video, and that's part of the Google's algorithm, and it'll actually drop you from all the searches. So you're not going to get any traffic, you're not going to gain any know, like, and trust, and it's going to not work. So audio is really important. So a mic I recommend is the Blue Yeti. I'll put a link down below here, so you can go and grab that if you want to, and it's about $100, something like that. Very, very good starter mic. And this is a pop shield if you want to get one of these. It's not essential. I don't always use it, okay? So I just have one because I bought a mic before and I just use the pop shield for that. Just takes away some of that sort of thing. But audio is good, but you want to create a video, okay? Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your video is solving that problem, okay? And you want to make sure that your video, whatever you call your video, the title, okay, we call that a keyword, whatever you use in that title needs to be tagged correctly in the video, okay? So that's one thing. You need to tag it in the description and tag it in the tags, okay, so that it's tagged throughout. And you need to make sure that when they click on that link, the video is actually giving them exactly what they've come for. So what we recommend at first is making them as short as possible, about 3 minutes. If they're under 3 minutes, sometimes they don't rank. So we try and go over 3 minutes, but we try and stick as close to 3 to 10 minutes as possible, solving that problem and that problem alone, okay, full stop. That way you'll get engagement, and then that engagement is going to basically give you watch time. It's going to give you know, like, and trust with your audience, and it's going to spike the algorithm in Google and YouTube to keep you at the top of the search engine. So that's what you need to do. You need to create a video, obviously, and again, you could create a video in 20 to 30 minutes, right? Okay, and number 4, okay, is what other problems does your solution solve, right? So what you want to be thinking to yourself is what other problems you have, that you've now got a solution, you've now created a video, now you need to be thinking to yourself, okay, well, what else does this solve? Now, just by going one step deeper, you're already one step ahead of 99% of YouTubers. Because what quite often, somebody will sell a product on YouTube and they'll just create a video about the product. They'll just say, right, this is this product here, does this. But if you actually just do a list of 10 things that people need that product for, in it, for instance, if you're doing something like landing page software, which is something that I sell online. Okay, why do people need landing page software? Well, they need to generate money for their business. They need to basically streamline their business so that they've actually maximising all their hits. So you could write out a list of 10 different things that are solving that problem. You then offer them, we don't do any selling, by the way. So, I wouldn't do any selling because it doesn't kind of work. Selling on YouTube that's not the platform for selling. It's a very, very, very powerful platform to make a lot of money. But what you don't want to be doing is saying, get this, it's the most amazing product, make sure you get this. Okay, you can do, and it does work, especially if you've got a discount or an offer. But what you want to be doing is solving a problem and then offering the solution. Okay, so that's where the power lies. So, you want to build a landing page software. We're going to build a landing page software. The tool that I'm using is Kartra. Okay, and so I'm going to show you inside of Kartra. Obviously, you can use any tool, but if you want to pick up Kartra, you can pick it up down below, and you can put a link in the description or on the screen. Okay, solving a problem using a solution tool. Super powerful, right? So, and obviously you want to be listing out all the problems that your solution provides. And if you're not sure, you can always contact the vendors and say, why do people use this? And quite often they'll help you because they want you to sell their product for them. So, what does it solve? Okay. And then obviously you just create more videos around each one of those solutions. And usually we just create one video per solution, and we usually create around 10 for that product. So 10 3-minute videos, okay, you can usually shoot them all in 1 day or 2 days, and then we post up one per day. Usually only one per day per channel is advisable because people will subscribe, they will hit the bell to be notified, and if they're notified of 10 videos going up in a day, they will unsubscribe, and then obviously you're not sending all the right spikes to the algorithm in Google and YouTube. So you want to make sure, and obviously if you're not sure, by the way, Google owns YouTube. So Google and YouTube are going to rank both of your videos side by side if you do this correctly. So you want to make sure that you're creating at least 10 videos around that product. Okay, and just to give you an idea, okay, so if you're worried if you can't make any money with a brand new channel, okay, I actually work with my clients, and I Todd got this is his 2-week channel review. He got 72 page 1 listings in the first 2 weeks. He got 17 number 1 listings on the top of Google and YouTube for short tail competitive keywords. You'll see all of these keywords. And actually, when he did the review of this himself, he actually noticed it was getting a lot more. You actually can shorten a lot more of these, and actually he was ranking for those as well. So he actually got a lot more than what I managed to pick up on when I did a channel review with him. And he got 1,500 views. So 1,500 views with a brand new channel in 2 weeks, and he was generating income, and he'd created only 13 videos. So you can literally post up a video today. You could basically put it to an affiliate product and you can make money. You can actually make money the same day. It's a little bit unlikely and it doesn't always happen, but it's actually possible, because if you get some views on that and somebody clicks that link and they buy it, and the reason why people are likely to buy more from you than they are from the vendor is that you're building the know, like and trust, and you're giving that added value. So somebody's coming to your video, somebody's searching for the product in Google or YouTube. Okay, instead of going directly to the product and purchasing, they'll come to your video. You give them the extra know, like, and trust, and then you supply them with a link, and that's how the system works. Okay, and the great thing about this is we do not do selling. Okay, we just offer value all the time, and the way that YouTube is so powerful, and this is why you must be using YouTube especially in 2019, is that the most important thing is know, like, and trust. And people go to YouTube and they're happy to consume a lot of videos. People want to consume videos more than anything else on the planet. So you can be building that know, like, and trust by offering value, and as soon as you have a product or anything that you want to sell, people are going to buy from you, right? So that is basically the formula that we use to make $1,000 per day per product. Okay, now we've refined the whole process. So if you want to get my 10-part series, you'll see a link in the description. Now, each day I'm going to break down a different strategy, and I'm going to show you how you can use this to get $1,000 a day per product, and actually you'll be able to cut out all the kind of learning curves that I had to go through, so that you can actually hopefully choose your first product, get that to $1,000 a day. And all you need to do that is to create 10 3-minute videos. So yeah, see the link down in the description. And yeah, hit the bell to be notified, and subscribe. Obviously, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified of future videos I've got coming out. So I've got loads of strategies on YouTube. So if you're intrigued by YouTube, or you're a little bit shy, you don't want to put yourself on camera, I've actually got some videos to show you how you can actually not put yourself anywhere near a camera and still generate like huge amounts of income. So I've got some case studies to show you as well. So I'll see you guys in the next video.